Hello Devin, it is March 22nd, 2016. I'm sorry I did not wish you a happy birthday, but as you may have heard, I got a smartphone. And ironically, the phone part hasn't quite caught up yet. So I have a tiny tablet upon which I can message Katie and send her goofy selfies of myself and order Google around, but not call people. So happy belated birthday, my friend. I don't know about thee, but I suspect you're feeling 23. Cadence just wasn't quite right. You know what? It's fine. I think I sometimes get too stymied in the idea that poetry has to have a certain meter. And it doesn't. You know, haikus are like this. They just kind of go sometimes. Unless you do them wrong. I tried to do a haiku spontaneously. It flopped. I've done haiku spontaneously and they were okay-ish. But that one did not. Ah, geese! I'm walking to the library. One of the benefits of working at FEI is the Hillsborough Public Library is like right across this wonderful little park, which I'm walking through right now. Ooh, and we could do fun things like spin around, which is neat. Now I'm dizzy. Oh, focus. Focus. I was gonna talk about something in this video. Shoot, I was doing really well, and I thought I might not have to cut it at all. And do the thing you do where you just turn the camera on and start talking. I admire that, Devin. I really do. Because, man, is it easier. In the background there, you'll see a runner in a pink jacket. I turned the camera off because she was running by and I thought it'd be weird for me to be talking to the camera like this. I get a little self-conscious blogging sometimes. It's something I kind of have to get over. You just have to be okay with people thinking you're crazy. Kind of like you do in the rest of life. Well, I do, and I'm guessing you do too on occasion. But then I realized, you know, it's a smartphone, so this could just look like I'm doing a video call, except I'm holding the camera sideways and not vertically. I guess that's the distinction. This is blogger pose, and this is Snapchat pose. So, interesting how technology can manifest itself in behavior like that. How it conditions us to do certain things. Matt was talking to me a while ago about how when people pick up the phone, their voice naturally gets higher because a higher pitch carries better over phone lines. So technology is conditioning us to talk in a different pitch and make it work better. Oh gosh, there's a duck. I'm crossing a bridge and there's a duck, and I think he's like the toll keeper of this bridge. Oh, he sized me up. Oh, what's going down, duck? Huh? Huh? Okay. I wish you all a very... Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Why is he look so different? Why is that? Are you seeing this duck? Duck looks funny. Okay, I thought there was going to be an awkward confrontation with the duck. I'm pretty sure he just wanted food. In retrospect, I could have been more polite to the duck. But he's a duck, and, you know, I'll get over it. It'll be like water off of something's back. I don't know. How's that phrase go? Anyway, one of the features of my smartphone is it can download books, or so I thought. It actually downloads like samples of books, like the first 3 chapters, then it wants you to buy the book. Hence I'm going to the library in hopes of getting the book for free. Because I started this book Matt was talking about called Ready Player One, and it's about in like 2030 or so, after we've kind of devastated the earth, this super rich game developer hides an Easter egg in his favorite game, and there's 3 Easter eggs actually, and they're surrounded in 80s culture, and so people start like studying 80s culture to try to get inside his mind and figure out where the Easter eggs are. And it was a really good read. I haven't read fiction in quite a while, so we're gonna see if we can find that. Also Sun Tzu's Art of War, because I've never read it, and I feel like I should read it. Oof. I don't know how people, you know, this is probably why people have selfie sticks. If they're constantly snapping pictures of themselves, get sore arms. Well, not me, man. I am not giving into the selfie stick, and I am gonna get way buff because of it. Flexes guns, makes sound. That's right. Okay, so this book is set in the future, and it, I feel like it's a really honest look at how society might evolve, given where we are today. Like the economy is kind of collapsed a little, and virtual currencies are more valuable than real currencies, like in-game currency, because the game world he built has gotten so big. Like it basically is the internet at this point. This virtual reality, and everyone plays it, whether or not they're trying to find the Easter eggs and win this giant $1 billion prize. I should have opened with that. That's part of the contest. And it made me think about engineering. Like when you create something, you are fundamentally changing the world by its presence, and probably somebody somewhere is going to be hurt because of it. And there are going to be ramifications you can't see in your lifetime. Like, what's a good example? Like cars and the whole freeway infrastructure we have. So we've covered the nation in this network of roads and freeways. I need to cough a second here. I'm getting over being ill, and it's kind of unfortunate. Nope, got it under control. Whew. And so cars spill off oil and gasoline, and that runs off of the blacktop, and the blacktop has its own crazy chemicals. There's cyclocarbons and tar and all sorts of weird treatment things to asphalt, and these run off and go into streams and do weird things to the environment. And like the people who were designing cars way back in the, I don't know, 1910 or 1920, they could barely understand what the car was going to do to society, just having something to cart you around, the change that would happen to horses, the change that would happen to cities, let alone the long-term environmental effects. And yet we continue to make things. And even if we say, nope, we're not going to make anything, the world's going to stay exactly the same right now, which is its own crazy idea. Because what's so special about right now? Why should we stand still? Even if we decide not to make things, someone else will. So is it a question of, do you just go ahead and try to make things and hope the things you make are the absolute best so that the world will latch on to your really great thing you've made and not the shoddy thing someone else might make? I don't know. I don't have answers to that. It refreshed the ideas of, wow, we are changing the world drastically, and culture is going to change drastically, and there are social and environmental consequences to being an engineer, to having a society that has so many engineers that make things. And it's weird to be part of the system, I guess. Anyway, as I mentioned, I'm getting over being sick. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well as well. Yeah, we should Skype sometime or something. I'm sorry this video took me so long to make. Life has been busy, but that's no excuse. Oh, random anecdote before I sign off. I'm gonna run a half marathon in May, so I'm training for that. I'd love to hear about how your workout / running is going. I have not been keeping up with my ups of the push, so you probably have me beat still. Yeah. Anyway, sayonara.